Welcome to something I've been waiting for and been hoping for and been waiting for, something I've been very interested in. Wait, I don't think we're ready yet.
Happy birthday, Phil.
Rob, wait. We're going to cut right now. We did it!
Yay!
Welcome to our Jurassic World Dominion review celebration.
Now I know how Dolly Parton feels whenever she tries to do podcasts.
This is a Jurassic World tablecloth that we decided to put on the wall because it's funny. Jurassic World balloons. We got Jurassic World Stig napkins.
Hold on, you have to
The back
fold
too?
it all out.
Oh shit. That's cool. Yeah. we have
R2D2 plates.
Raptor plates.
RPO2.
We have Jurassic World cups. We're having a birthday celebration.
Dinosaur tracker cups, ladies and gentlemen.
But not only all that, not only this situation, which I don't know if it's turned to the side.
Oops.
Sorry.
Steal my napkin.
I didn't
That's
mean to
inappropriate
I didn't mean to
touching.
touch your boobs. Yeah. There you go.
You're just afraid it's going to pop.
I took your napkin here.
God damn it, you stole my napkin.
We have 60 napkins.
I don't know if people are going to be able to hear me because I'm so far away from the microphone now. They're going to have to yell. It's resting on my tits. You know what's going to happen? One of these is going to pop.
Okay, so not only all of that.
Also, why are we doing... That should be the one thing you tell. Why are we doing this?
I love Jurassic World, Jurassic Park.
Yeah, but why are we doing a birthday
Okay,
celebration?
originally we were shooting this the same week as my birthday, and I was just making it a funny thing for the show, and now it's 3 weeks later. 2 weeks later?
Because you're from the Jurassic period.
Yeah, the Cretaceous period, which is
why-
where most of the
Why
dinosaurs
wouldn't it be called
are from.
Cretaceous
So we
Park?
got Jurassic World cupcakes, which are almost expired because, again, bought them 3 weeks ago. We have, so just, you could get those at Walmart. Probably not anymore.
Don't get these ones, though. Holy shit, Jurassic Twinkies.
Jurassic World Raptor Twinkies. They have blue icing.
Oh my god. The fucking... the... What do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? The product tie-ins with this. Oh,
Watch Hostess contact us for the next movie tie-in. Top Gun Twinkies. Oh, they did, but they didn't bring it here. They were green, I think, on top. All right, put those down.
but
Not your boobs. Those are fun. I can't see it.
God damn it!
Anyway, you might be wondering why I'm holding a Jurassic World lunch bag.
It's a it's a what's what I'm looking for? A prize for one of our lucky watchers.
No, my son would be pissed. I brought something a
If you
little
pull out
extra.
a dildo, a dino dildo. Oh, we lost a balloon.
You know how much I love my imports. Imported women.
I was gonna say, what kind of imports you're talking
Drinks from All-in-One Convenience. I love them. Jurassic World Dr. Pepper. It's dark berry flavor.
Why wouldn't it be?
That one's yours.
Why wouldn't it be blueberry?
And like
Because the
this
dinosaur's name is Blue.
part is mine.
What'd you get?
The same thing.
Oh.
Well, I haven't tried it yet. I've been waiting.
Why would it not be blueberry?
I've been waiting-
because the dinosaur is called Blue.
I think I've been waiting like 2 months to try this.
How old is this? Why do you keep on bringing over
This is how-
expired food?
This is how
It's
much
like you want me
This
to
is
die
how
of
long I've been
salmonella.
planning this episode to get this janky thing up here. In
My birthday? He was talking to his wife, like, on my birthday, me and Rob are going to tape a fucking tablecloth to the wall. Then we're going to have little bite-sized fucking muffins, and Rob's going to have
Look how excited
big
you are.
Jurassic tits. Jurassic tits. I'm going to go to bed like this.
These are like the size of my wife.
Really?
No, one of them is the size of my wife. Now
Oh,
that she's
I
had
was gonna
that
say, your wife
surgery.
looks like this. Spend more time around your wife.
I'm gonna open this. Let's open this.
I want to have a Jurassic cupcake.
Okay, let's have a cupcake.
How do you pick them out, though?
You just pick them up. There's little holes on the side.
There's little holes in the back.
They have little dinosaurs on
I do
them.
like that I can
Little dinosaurs on them.
rest them on my boob.
They're like waiting for a review of this thing, of this movie. We're reviewing the
Nobody
food.
wants to fucking hear a review of Jurassic World Dominion Park or whatever the hell it's called. Jurassic Dominion.
You're having so
World.
much fun with those boobs.
Do you remember?
It's a whole new world.
Do you remember that there used to be a store, like a store called Dominion? It was like a grocery store.
Oh yes, wasn't it on IGA or it folded into IGA?
I don't know.
It's like an expired cupcake. They're not technically expired. There is still 2 days left.
Oh yeah,
I'm lucky.
22nd of July.
I actually had another baked good that expired.
Was it a cake?
It was cookies. It was Jurassic World sugar cookies, and they're really good.
I'm gonna have another one. I don't know how you women deal with this shit. I would not be able to deal with this.
I'm waiting to try this drink.
Then try the fucking drink.
No, I'm gonna try it with you. Do you want a new cup?
Mo.
You're gonna use that cup? I also have a cupcake. It's my way.
What?
I also have a croissant,
Croissant.
and it's supplied by
Croissant.
Leslie. Oh shoot! Oh, okay.
So you notice how I can do mine? Thanks to my monster tits, I could get it off no problem.
And when it comes to monster tits, anyone can get it off, no problem.
This smells like, you know what it smells like? Markers.
Oh, great!
Like fucking, like the like, man, it smells like markers.
like the smelly markers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. Maybe it's marker flavor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am a 45-year-old man drinking Dr. Pepper blueberry,
dark berry,
Get
it
Jurassic Park drink with a
from the U.S.
from the U.S. Also eating mini cupcakes, ferociously delicious Twinkies
Soon, yeah, we're gonna get into those.
with the taped fucking tablecloth
that
and
could
balloons
come down anytime.
and fake boobs. Like, yep, I've made it in life, but at least I'm celebrating it with Phil, my friend, who's old.
Your birthday?
See, now is when somebody in my family used to come by and be like, what the fuck type of podcast are you guys doing?
On that note, I don't put my birthday on Facebook because I really hate all the like, oh, it's someone's birthday, so you have to say happy birthday.
I wouldn't say happy
Like the implied, like you have to. I was like, fuck that. I don't say happy birthday anymore on Facebook.
It's weirding me out
fuck that.
how much it smells like markers. It smells like markers.
I see what you're saying. It tastes good.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's Dr. Pepper. A little bit of marker.
Dr. Marker. It's pretty good for Dr. Marker. Now you're not going to be able to forget.
Yeah, now I can't.
All right,
Yay!
all right, so you discuss Jurassic.
I was so mad
Kingdoms.
seeing the trailer in Top Gun.
I'm going to have one of these
Saw too much.
ferociously delicious. How do women do this?
Eat Twinkies?
Yeah.
Pretty well. As far as I'm concerned.
I'm going to attempt to get this open having these monster tits.
So you saw Jurassic World Dominion with your son?
Yep, my oldest son. And I want you to say everything that you thought of this movie.
I saw it with my family, and thankfully I brought the headphone things that you've got.
See?
My son.
I know, because I'm a good parent. Ooh, well, that don't look good at all.
It looks like it should be shoved up someone's vagina to help
You know what it looks? Yeah,
absorb something.
It looks like you're supposed to get this,
It's
and
like-
this is like the lube that it comes with.
This is like a giant tampon. I don't know what tampons look like. I love that people are watching going, I came here for the review, and we haven't even got into it. It's 23
We'll
minutes.
get to it.
It's actually not 23 minutes because we're going to time
out.
Yeah.
But
at the end of the show,
I want you to say
you will see
what you thought about Jurassic Wyndham's Jurassic condoms. And then I'll tell you what happened
really
when I saw Jurassic condoms.
All right. I like the Twinkies with the cream on top because when they don't have the cream on top, I feel like they're a little too dry.
This tastes like what you would force someone in space to eat if they were like in a rocket.
It would survive space, probably.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you're watching us eat. I will get to
I'll
the review.
save this for later.
I have a Twinkie on one, I have a cupcake on the other.
Oh, shit.
Now you know why women have boobs.
You have to be like fucking... That's what my wife uses. I will say, when my wife's tits were massive when she was pregnant...
When?
Yeah,
she's like, thanks.
But when she had, like, monster tits when she was pregnant, like, you could legit, like, use them for, like, a shelf and put stuff on. They were big.
Which you did.
My head. But that's one thing about pregnancy boobs is they look incredible, but I swear to God, if you go near them and touch them, women will murder your ass.
Rob, 4 years after the cataclysmic volcanic...
Let's listen to this. This will be good. You know what? For your birthday, I should have got you reading lessons.
I want to like make... Oh, I can make it bigger. It's like sex.
Look at this. This is how I got a drink.
We just had energy drinks, so it helps.
Now I'm having fucking Dino Berry.
4 years after the cataclysmic volcanic eruption on Isla Nublar.
This is our best episode so far. We're all high on sugar, and you're trying to fucking read a plot synopsis.
And the Lockwood Estate incident...
You sound like someone that is like phonetically learning English for the first time. The incident.
Oh my God. Why can't these people have clip notes?
That's
not
fucking
clip
2
notes.
sentences.
They're like, it's like reading a novel.
Yeah, a fucking single paragraph is a novel. All right, come on, Brainiac. People are fucking actively want to know what Jurassic fucking Fingers is all about.
Dinosaurs now freely roam Earth. With government approval, Biosyn Genetics has established a dinosaur sanctuary in Italy's Dolomites Mountain. They conduct...
You just stopped?
Genomics? Genomics?
Genomics.
Genomics research on the animals, ostensibly... Who's writing these? Ostensibly seeking groundbreaking medical and agronomic applications.
I don't know what agronomic or genomics are.
Basically, they're trying to do like that pharmaceutical thing with all the dinosaurs.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. All right, you go. Because this is your movie that you care about.
I was excited that dinosaurs are now roaming all over the place, and they have to pretty much corral them or live with them.
Yep.
And that's what this movie is.
I was super excited how they showed that for the opening 2-minute stinger, and then that's forgotten about.
Yeah, it was the steal the dinosaur way like people do with pigs and animals here.
But it was like, oh my goodness, dinosaur. Oh, look, dinosaurs are roaming. Well, it's the end of that.
Meanwhile, this is where it goes. Meanwhile, former Jurassic World operations manager Claire Deering, along with Zia Rodriguez and Franklin Webb, is still... Oh, that's what you were talking about. Is still with the Dinosaur Protection Group. Claire's partner, Owen Grady, works as a wrangler, capturing and relocating stray dinosaurs.
That was some of the dumbest shit that I've seen in a lot. Like, I don't expect a lot from these movies. So I'll say it right out of the gate. I haven't liked any Jurassic Park movie since Jurassic Park 2. I'm one of the few people that really enjoyed The Lost World. 3, the Jurassic World bored the shit out of me. Fallen Kingdom was just a joke of a movie. And then this, to set yourself up for this... There's Chris Pratt, just Chris Pratting around.
Yeah.
Doing the smolder, which is... I don't know how people aren't sick of this by now. there's a huge fucking like Dilophosaurus or whatever it is, like a big fucking dinosaur, and he's on
Not
a
a
fucking
Dilophosaurus.
yeah.
No.
Isn't the no
Dilophosaurus is the one.
the one with the flat. I can't remember. Whatever. Can we see it? Nope. Do we have it? No.
These are all based off of Jurassic World. The other one, Fallen Kingdom.
These are all Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, Stig was in Fallen Kingdom, wasn't he?
I didn't pay attention to any of this shit.
He was the one that hit the walls and stuff.
Chris Pratt is riding a horse, and there's a fucking dinosaur that's 3 times the size of the horse. Chris Pratt
I'm gonna be up all night.
throws a fucking rope because he can do like lasso tricks now. Lassos the fucking dinosaur and is like pulling on the fucking dinosaur while on this fucking horse, and the dinosaur's like what?
This is the type of CG that we're gonna see like 10 years later and go, this was horrible CG compared to what like it could have been.
It was like at that point I was like, what the fuck is going on? Are we really gonna try to say that this dumb shit that's on a horse can lasso a dinosaur, pull it, and it actually have any sort of effect on the fucking dinosaur?
Yeah, it'd be like doing that to an elephant.
And then we're going to say that this dinosaur is not going to turn around and go, horse, if you don't stop fucking with me, I'm going to fuck you up, right? And the horse is like, no, we'll go up against it. It was from that point I knew what sort of movie that I was in for. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad.
It's a show. It's a fun romp.
It was not a fun romp. It was a stupid romp. And sorry, I'll save it to the end.
The couple lives in a remote cabin in this. Yeah, I'm there. The couple lives in a remote cabin in the Sierra Nevada mountains, secretly raising teenage Maisie Lockwood, Benjamin Lockwood's clone granddaughter. One day, when you say these words and this story, you go, what?
You can see all my fat on the bottom.
That's okay. I blur it.
Pop.
I'm trying to be serious here.
Yeah, about your fucking Jurassic fucking drainage movie.
One day, Owen's trained. Someone
Now,
who's never
try to say this shit with a straight fucking face.
That's the thing. Someone who's never like was into Jurassic World, never watched them, and like if they were to read this, they'd be like, "What?"
I'd say, can you imagine Michael Crichton trying to read this? He would be like, "What in the fuck have you guys done to my story?"
Yeah, is he alive?
Oh God.
Oh, good for him. One day, Owen's trained Velociraptor Blue unexpectedly arrives with an asexually reproduced offspring. This is woke Jurassic World. Which Maisie names Beta.
It was hard to contemplate how stupid all of what was going on was. Now, I think of the original Jurassic Park. Okay.
Which was well made.
Incredibly made.
Well written.
Fantastically movie. A lot of people, and I agree, it takes a bit too long to get started, but there's so much to set up to have it pay off. Yeah, to have it pay off, you need to set that up.
That was still in a time where movies did long setups.
Yep. But it was
now they don't.
It was so fucking good. You believe where every one of these characters was coming from, and when that tension ratchets up, you are on the edge of your goddamn seat, right? This one, there is so much that just falls out of its ass happens. Like, here's fucking Chris Pratt chopping some wood because he's manly man, and then the girl's there because, all right, and then Redhead's
right.
there. Bryce Dallas Howard is there. Claire is there.
That's your favorite.
Because she fights for the dinosaurs.
The burps are coming.
I guess. And then Blue shows up. And you're like, why wouldn't Blue just eat them? You're like, okay, I guess Blue's not going to eat them. And then Blue's like, hey, here's my kid. And then they're like, how did Blue have a baby? Well, I don't know. Okay.
Just like every other dinosaur.
But it's literally, how did Blue have a baby? Well, that could be an interesting plot to go.
No, we're not gonna,
whatever.
We're not going to go into that because that would be
interesting.
past.
That'd be some science, like this story's supposed to be about.
that's the surprise. Oh,
yeah,
we have a
surprise.
little character that people can buy toys about, and they do.
All right, so go on with the next part.
Maisie has grown frustrated living in seclusion. Unbeknownst to Claire and Owen, Biosyn wants to study Maisie's DNA for various nefarious schemes.
Also, what has happened to the world? Because when you see Chris Pratt and Ginger Dallas Howard,
Yeah.
and Maisie
Ginger Spice.
Ginger Spice Howard, they're like living in a remote,
Semi-remote.
remote place,
It's the Dr. Pepper.
but like has like an apocalypse happened because of the dinosaurs?
No,
Like,
it's,
where
it's,
is
It's
anything?
just like a reckoning. It's like now this is a part of our lives and we're still adapting.
But where is the rest of the world?
It's very secluded
Yeah.
into just the areas that they're in.
Like, you know what's super interesting in a story like Lost Kingdom ends, where a bunch of
Lost Kingdom?
that's the last one.
Fallen Kingdom.
Who cares? The way it ends, all the dinosaurs go off into the city. So I'm like, dude, this next movie
That's the thing you
is going to be
show.
some rampage. This is going to be
Yeah.
great.
Which we
No.
got a little bit of.
When?
During the scene where all the dinosaurs get out and the raptors are chasing them down the streets.
That's in fucking Devil's Kingdom.
It's Gemini Man. No, is it?
No, that's in Super Kingdom. What's it?
No,
I'm
this-
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. You're right. That part sucked.
And you have Carnotaurs
But all right,
and
go ahead. Yeah, they're in fucking France. Why weren't those dinosaurs wearing little scarves? They should have had like berets and shit. That would have been awesome.
they're like,
Leroy.
we're gonna get a comment. It wasn't actually France. It was Spain, Rob.
Leroy.
Okay.
Little raptors running around with those cigarettes.
When Maisie
Man, this sugar is getting right to my head. I'm taking I'm having one of
when
these.
Maisie sneaks away, Biosyn operatives
Where the fuck is she going to sneak away? Where was she going?
to the city.
Where? How?
She was just biking around to get away from her parents.
Oh, God, this movie sucked.
When Maisie sneaks away, Biosyn operatives kidnap her and Beta. Elsewhere, formerly extinct giant locusts have inexplicably
Come on, you can get there.
oh my gosh, reappeared with the someone's gonna be like, he's having a stroke. Rob, please help him.
I'm going into sugar shock.
Yeah.
Having all these goddamn Twinkies and stale fucking muffins. and fucking, what am I drinking? Dr. Berry?
This episode is everything I hoped for and more.
And we're going to be so sugar high by the end of this.
Inexplicable. Oh, fuck that. With the resulting swarms wiping out crops. Paleobotanist Dr. Ellie Sattler observes that corporate grown-ups.
Corporate grown-ups. Yep. It's like when you go to the Wiggles, there's the Wiggles that are having fun with the kids, but then there's the corporate grown-ups.
Having fun
that are
with
guys
the
like in
kids.
suits.
Corporate grown crops using Biosyn seed are left uneaten, raising suspicions they created the locusts.
No way.
A pharmaceutical company doing bad things, believing their DNA dates to the Cretaceous period, which is where most of the dinosaurs that have been in Jurassic Park come from, I believe. Ellie approaches former partner and paleontologist Dr. Alan Grant for help. So they reunite the two.
Now, everybody's seen Jurassic Park, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Remember Ellie Sattler and Dr. What's his name? Justin Grant? Alan Grant.
Yeah.
They study dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So in this movie, she's like, Alan Grant, I got a mission. We got a adventure. Want to have an adventure? He's like, yeah, all right. I'm like 85, but yeah, let's have an adventure. She's like, hey,
I'm still into you.
look at this. Look at these bugs. He's like, are they dinosaurs? No. But look at this bug. Okay.
Oh.
But I work on dinosaurs. Yeah, but this bug and genetics and biosyn.
And it's huge.
It's a fucking bug. That's like you come up to me going, Rob, I know you like Star Wars. Oh yeah, I like Star Wars. Dude, check out this Battlestar Galactica figure. And I'm like, what the fuck do I care about that? Even where it'd be like you come up to me going, Rob, look, I got this signed poster of beaches. I'm like, what the? I don't care.
He would care.
No, he wouldn't.
It's way back in the past.
He fucking does dinosaurs. What the fuck does he care about bugs?
Paleontology doesn't just cover dinosaurs. It covers anything from back in those periods.
He's digging up fucking dinosaurs. He don't give a fuck about some fucking bugs.
He would care about those amber things that have the mosquitoes in it. He would care about dino DNA.
He didn't care about the fucking mosquitoes. It was John Hammond that cared about him and brought Alan Grant in.
But
after he built the fucking
was already
dinosaurs.
there. He already saw the live dinosaur. He's not going to go, oh, look, amber
Where'd these come from?
mosquitoes."
Give me the mosquito. I don't give a shit about these stupid fucking dinosaurs. I want to see the mosquito that was sucked into that amber. Ember. Was it Ember? Amber.
Heard?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Franklin, now working in the CIA's dinosaur unit.
Who the fuck is Franklin?
Franklin's the black guy.
People are going to think there's like Jack Daniels in this fucking Dr. Barry. Man, we're going to hell.
We mean it in a good way. Discovers that Maisie and Beta were taken to Malta.
Who was Franklin again?
Franklin.
I don't remember because there's the black dude that works.
He was in the last two movies. He was the guy that screamed a lot.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The black.
I thought you were talking
black
about
kid.
the black dude that works with Tim Cook from Apple. He's the new bad guy, Cameron Crowe.
Oh yes.
Or Russell, whatever that guy's name is. Something. Tim Cook.
Claire and Owen go there, infiltrating a dinosaur black market.
But hold on. You forgot that when they're kidnapping Maisel, what's her name? Maisie. When they're kidnapping Maisie, they look over and they're like, oh, look, baby dinosaur. Let's take that too, I guess. So they take that.
Why wouldn't you? Well, they wanted that anyway.
And then Blue comes up to, remember this is a dinosaur, comes up to Chris Pratt and looks at him. And Chris Pratt's like, using the force.
Yeah. Doing the Crocodile Dundee thing.
And Blue's like, he's like, I'll get your kid back. And Blue's like, rawr! Runs away.
That's what I would do.
The level of stupidness that you're expecting from your audience to go, oh, yeah. Because he trained Blue, he knows that Blue is saying, can you go get my kid from those guys that kidnapped him? And he's like, yeah, Blue, I'll do it, dude. And she's like, okay, bye.
Yeah, it was all mentally.
Okay. But, you have to consider that someone wrote this. Someone wrote down, he'll look at a dinosaur.
This is one thing I wanted to get to is, the writing in this is atrocious.
Holy moly, is it ever.
The word, it's one of those movies where we have key things we want to happen, but you got to fill in the blanks and write a movie out of it.
A to B.
And I wish they would have gotten a proper writer, and they probably did, but they're like, scrap that.
Yeah, I thought it was written by Colin Trevorrow. Yeah, director.
But how much of that was then scrap that? We want more dinosaurs. Scrap that. We want this.
Yep. We got to do the plot points. Got to do the plot points.
Yeah.
Not that plot points.
We really have to bring back the characters
points,
and yeah.
Oh, I want to get into that. Let's bring back characters
to
do jack shit.
Yeah. Well, what's his face? The black dude. Franklin.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
He wears a lot of black.
It's true.
When authorities launch a raid, dinosaurs are unintentionally released, causing havoc.
And let's not forget, so they're having effectively a cockfight.
Yeah. Well, that's just part of it.
Right.
There's a lot more.
They're having a cockfight.
Selling them. They're
in a little ring of dinosaurs. And then for absolutely no reason, there are huge dinosaurs behind them that are chained to the ground, I guess?
They're in cages. They were released by accident or who knows.
Okay. Why were they there, though? Why were they in...
Black market. They're being sold.
So, okay.
These guys go and capture these things and then know that they can sell it to pharmaceutical places.
Okay.
Places that want to run a zoo. Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
I put World and Park together. Oh boy, Barry Simbene,
Barry Simbene. Yep.
Owen's former Jurassic World colleague, has been working undercover and helps Owen and Claire gain information that Maisie and Beta are being transported to Biosyn's secluded Italian headquarters. Period.
So again, let's. Now this is a movie where we've got to suspend our disbelief. So
You think by now?
Owen Grady, what's his name? Grady. Owen Grady.
Yeah,
Shows up.
sure.
And Owen Grady and Ginger Rogers are like, okay, hey, have you seen this kid? Showing a picture of the kid. And the pilot, what was her name?
Oh, she's coming up.
Kayla Watts. Yeah,
Kayla Watts, a sympathetic cargo pilot, flies Owen and Claire there.
So Kayla is like, oh, no, I haven't seen your kid. I'm staying out of it. And then
Even though she is.
adventure ensues where you can shine a laser on someone and then that instantly tags them that the Raptors are going to want to go after
The
them.
Raptors have been trained by the government.
CIA, sure.
Yeah.
To go after
And they were stolen.
the laser.
Yeah.
So
Or they were trained by that cunt.
cunt.
That cunt. That cunt. That is shining lasers on people. I love that actress though. She's in a lot of stuff. You don't like it? Oh, I love her in everything.
I don't.
I originally noticed her in Dollhouse. The TV show.
I've heard about it. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but it
That's
does
where
look like a
that
good
was
show.
her come to Jesus moment.
But she shines a light
not
on
the term.
people, and then the Raptors chase them. Now,
Yeah, that's the same idea as like painting a laser on something and sending a missile.
so Owen Grady is on a motorbike that he mysteriously finds. So I can understand, okay, Owen Grady's on a motorbike. Maybe he could outrun these dinosaurs. Unlikely, but maybe. But Ginger Rogers is running around. And you're telling me these fucking dinosaurs can't catch up to Ginger Rogers?
A suspension of disbelief.
There is suspension of disbelief. Then there's just outright, holy fuck, this is dumb. And then, so
Ridiculousness.
Ginger Rogers and Owen Grady, they kill the dinosaurs, I guess. I don't know, who cares? And then they, Kayla, the what's she called? Sympathetic cargo pilot, says, there's a place where they take dinosaurs. I'll fly you there.
This sounds fun.
And Owen Grady
But
says,
no, it's not mentioned here, but she was just like turned on. Wasn't she? Like,
oh, turned on by Owen Grady?
no, who isn't?
She wants that ass.
I like the Raptors.
Chris Pratt's acting in this movie is
phoned in.
There's phoned in, and there's what he's doing in this movie. He is so disinterested to be there, and he thinks that will work for 90% of the fucking movie.
Maybe he read the original script and was like, I'm in. And then now he's doing
changed
this
to?
movie, and he's like,
With the volume of people in the audience I was in there with, and a lot of the reviews I've seen of this movie, I think people are Chris Pratted out. I think they are done with Chris
He's Mario, but you know.
I think, but that's starting to turn for a lot of people. They were, all right, putting up with it, and now with this Terminal List movie that everyone's hating, or show or whatever it is on Amazon that people are hating, and with this, a lot of people are turning on it.
I think with this Mario thing, and I'm sure he sees it. He's already commented on it and said, "I'll do the best Mario I can." Blah blah blah. Once he's done that, I'm sure he's going to pull what's his name and take a break.
Yeah, I hope he does, because
He needs to.
I really enjoyed him in Guardians of the Galaxy. I thought James Gunn channeled him perfectly. I love fucking Andy Dwyer from Parks and Recreation, but it's this superhero Chris Pratt guy that is so obnoxious. Action hero Chris Pratt. It's just
Chris Pratt, yeah.
it doesn't,
not realistic.
Yeah, it doesn't work. And in this movie, especially,
I'm sure to someone it does.
obviously,
yeah.
right? But he doesn't lean into the comedy of it. He doesn't lean into the absurdity of it. Even in the part where he's supposed to, where Jeff Goldblum says to him, "You had a conversation with a dinosaur,"
That cat did it again.
and he's like, "What to do? Shit its pants?"
Yeah.
That cat is a disgusting, disgusting cockroach. It
It's
stinks.
just wafts.
That's what I gotta fucking deal with, that cat.
At first, I thought it was you.
I could never shit that bad. That's like trucker farts.
I've tried to shit in that thing.
But it's just he tries. He doesn't. So Jeff Goldblum says,
Balloon
is it
towel.
still up? Oh. Jeff Goldblum says,
Was that one of your kids?
what's he saying to him? Oh yeah, you had a conversation with a dinosaur, and Chris Pratt's like, yeah, and you're like, no, dude, you're supposed to lean into the absurdity of it. That's what makes it funny. The only person that gets the movie,
I think he went a little too far in this one.
I think he has forgotten how to be that absurd, funny idiot because he's too much in action hero mode.
Oh, I'm talking about Ian Malcolm.
Oh, Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum
he just goes a little too far, but like it's his character. But
Jeff Goldblum gets the movie that he's in. If you don't treat this like he did in the first Jurassic Park, if you don't treat it with a little bit of absurdity, it doesn't work.
I feel like he understands where the script has gone, like to the shitter, and he's just like,
yeah,
sure,
I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
See, I feel like everybody in that first movie leaned into that absurdity. Like, just think of Ellie Sattler. The fucking hand drops on her, and she's like, "Oh, thank goodness!" It goes back, and she's like, "Ah!"
Okay, that was fun.
But that's what, because if she had done it for real, she would have been like, "Ah, ah, ah, ah." Like,
yeah.
You have to be a little absurd. Hold on to your butts is absurd. This fucking Dilophosaur, I'm going to run you over when I come down here.
Getting shocked and flying 10 feet.
You have to treat it a little
get stuck
stupid.
and you die.
You have to treat it like you're having fun, and that's why your audience has fun, especially in a movie like this. And in this one, there was no fun to be had by anybody. Jeff Goldblum was trying his fucking hardest.
We'll get to that.
All right.
Chaos theorist Dr. Ian Malcolm, employed by Biosyn, invited Alan and Ellie to the headquarters.
Why was he employed?
We're gonna get there.
Let's
We're
look
gonna
for
get
our
there.
logic.
We're gonna get there.
Oh, fuck off.
Thank you.
On
Invited.
my birthday of all days.
It's
Oh, shit. See, it didn't like the bad vibes.
fuck it.
Man, how far are we into this movie? It's like 50 minutes we've been recording this.
This is the fun. It invited Alan and Ellie to the headquarters to help expose CEO Lewis Dodgson.
Now, do you remember who Dodgson was in the very first movie?
Was his name Dodgson?
Dodgson, yeah.
I thought it was Dodson.
Dodgson.
Dodson.
Dodgson.
That's weird. I've always heard it as Dodson. Dodson here.
Yeah, that's the same fucking guy.
Dodgson.
Oh, it's Dodgson.
It's weird.
I heard Dodgson. Maybe it's
Okay.
because with Karen being deaf, I'm always watching with fucking subtitles.
Probably it. Illegal activities after...
Jesus Christ. Even this thing's tired of the fucking movie.
My birthday's ruined.
How come we don't see the fucking...
It's all going in the trash after.
the Gigantosaurus Rex or whatever the fuck it was called.
They put it in the fireplace so that
It'll
we're not
fucking
wasting.
probably say in here what it is.
Where,
I don't have a fireplace.
to expose CEO... You have a fire pit?
No, I don't.
I thought you did.
No, got rid of it.
Oh.
They didn't like his burning dead cats.
Good topic for a movie.
Fucking fire pit. That's what this movie is.
All right. Community... Dodge is illegal...
Every time you try to start, it falls again.
It doesn't want me to do this either.
It fell down.
Lewis Dodgson's illegal activity after communications director Ramsey Cole tipped off Ian. It is revealed that geneticist Dr. Henry Wu genetically engineered the locust to avoid Biosyn crops so the company can control the world's food supply. Wu now opposes Dodgson's plan that would cause massive famine. Maisie meets Wu, who explains that she was not cloned. Instead, Charlotte Lockwood, Benjamin Lockwood's daughter, and Wu's former colleague, used her own DNA to asexually conceive Maisie. Charlotte died.
So she's a clone.
Yeah. Charlotte died, but we go into this whole thing of like, is she a clone?
Yes.
She is made to be a clone, but she is not her mother because you have different experiences.
Yeah, but she's an exact
Environmental versus
It's like
science.
saying Boba Fett is not an exact clone of Jango Fett. He is, just because he's going to have a different life experience.
He's clone, but he's not going to end up exactly the same when he grows up because of environmental issues.
Yeah, but that would have been the same fucking way had she been an actual clone that they built in a test tube. They both end up the same
and
fucking
I
way.
agree that she's a clone, but I don't agree when people think that clones mean that you're going to be exactly that person. It's like saying twins that are separated at birth are going to be every single time the exact same person when they grow up.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point.
I
They're
grew up
very
in Italy.
similar, but
I grew up in Canada. You're going to be pretty
But
different.
the point that I'm making is I'm a clone, so I'm worthless. No, you're not a clone. Your mother just cloned you.
Yeah.
And you're like,
It
doesn't that make me a clone then? No.
It's a scientific technique.
This is the logic in
my
this
mother
movie.
tried to abort me. That doesn't mean that I'm an abortion.
Instead, I made a clone of myself made out of
Oh god.
mashed potatoes.
I don't know where I am.
Good look with this fucking word. No,
No, I'm here.
Right.
Maisie, okay, did that. Instead, Charlotte Lockwood, Benjamin Lockwood's daughter, and Wu's former colleague used her own DNA to asexually conceive Maisie. Charlotte died from a genetic disorder, but she had altered Maisie's DNA, making her immune to that disorder. So different. Wu believes both Maisie's and Beta's DNA are key to creating a pathogen to halt the locust outbreak, among other things, by the way.
like that's so fucking dumb.
Let's get into the universe as if it was real. That would be a huge breakthrough to then use the science to help people. Like, yes, you're a clone of someone, and that people
Right.
get mad at that because you're not your own person.
I'm more talking about, you have this genetic immunity where you're not going to get cancer. I'm going to use that to kill some
Kill
bugs.
locusts. but that's the immediate danger. That's the. It
But-
doesn't mean that they're not going to use it.
You know what
elsewhere.
you do? You put out one fucking bug that's infected with something that kills bugs. You just fucking use it.
But how many times have they used, say, a different animal to stop or curb the other animals?
Deforestation or growth. Yep.
Yeah, and those animals became the main issue. So many times.
My point is, this is dumb.
Upon reaching biosyn airspace, oh my god, Quetzalcoatluses.
Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
that's the
Oh,
big
the one that has the fucking Edward Scissorhands.
the big no, this is the big birds.
Oh yeah, the super duper saurus.
the big bird sores.
All right, the bird sources.
Let's just call them that for the rest of the time. Okay, so bird sauruses attack Kayla's plane. Claire ejects while Owen and Kayla survive a crash landing. By the way, didn't have to eject. You could have survived with them. Didn't know that, but still.
Also, this plane, when it crashes, it's not like tunk 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 to crash on the ground. It fucking spearheads right into the goddamn ice, and then
they're
Chris
fine.
Pratt and Kayla, the happy fucking pilot, they just pop out the top like, oh man, we're fine. Like, no, not be dead.
Oh, we'll get into this.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
if you break into the fucking ice, your plane sinks. This is where the logic in the movie was just like, hey, hit these plot points.
This was
Fuck
the
logic.
writing.
This
Yeah,
is stupid.
Following separate encounters with a Therizinosaurus.
Therizinosaurus. So that's a
This one's easy.
the Therizinosaurus. That's a dinosaur that's on like Percocet to help it calm down from being anxious.
And a Pyroraptor.
What the fuck is that?
That's the actual raptor, much like real raptors.
Oh yeah, with the feathers and shit.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think there was more to that one. It could swim.
Yeah, I know. Because remember, they're walking on the ice that's like snapping and cracking under like a 150-pound man, and then a 700-pound dinosaur goes out and jumps on it, and then jumps in, and then is going all over the place.
Remember when they go in the water and they come out dry?
Oh, and also not without hypothermia. But wait. You know why Chris Pratt didn't get hypothermia? Because he went.
Yeah, it was the
He does that
Crocodile Dundee.
so many fucking times in this stupid movie where he's going like this. I'm like, stop.
Hey, he's using midi-chlorians.
It was. Oh, whatever. Tell me more about the fucking Gigantoraptor.
I feel like they're getting like really campy because they're going to do.
But
they're going to
that's
do
the problem. It's not campy.
Jurassic World versus Fast and Furious, and I'm going to make Rob watch that too.
But if it was campy, I would have been having fun. But it's not. They're trying to treat it completely seriously.
Yeah,
and it's stupid.
Yeah. Following separate encounters with... Okay, we did that. The three regroup. Ellie and Alan access a restricted lab where they steal a locust sample and also encounter Maisie. Discovering the lab was breached, Dodson ignites it to destroy all physical evidence, inadvertently sparking a forest fire. He also terminates Ian's employment for exposing his operation, because that's important.
That's my favorite. It's like, oh my God, dinosaurs are broken free. All these fucking locusts on fire are running around. Hey, you're fired.
That's just, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just like, and then the big speech. Well, shit's going down.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Alan, Ellie, and Maisie barely escape Dimetrodons before finding Ian, then Owen, Claire, and Kayla. Meanwhile,
you know what's a lot of fun in the movie? When all of your key stars are together, and you're like, oh man, what if somebody gets killed? And that's what I was thinking. Maybe the reason we're bringing in these three older actors from the original one is somebody's going to die. Instead, none of them die, and they bring in more people, so they don't die either.
You know what?
Nobody fucking dies.
I was super surprised they didn't bring in the kids from the first movie.
Right?
I thought they were supposed to be in there, and maybe they made a cameo and it didn't make it.
Yeah.
But like, I'm super surprised that they weren't there.
Nobody in a fucking movie about killer dinosaurs, nobody dies. And not only does nobody die, but we have our original, technically 5, then turns to 6 people, then turns to 7, then fucking 8, then 9 people running around.
You have to wonder if some of that is because they wanted a lower rating, so that they could get more kids to watch.
Fucking Jurassic, the first Jurassic Park was PG. People fucking died. Lost World was PG. And people
it's
died.
a different world.
It's fucking bullshit.
PG back then is like AA here.
No, there's no AA anymore. It's R.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
PG-13 and R.
PG-13 then. Like,
it was just, again, nothing was happening that we haven't seen. Like I think they forgot that this is the 6th movie. And by the 6th movie, we all know what we're here to see. So do something interesting. Let somebody get ripped apart by a fucking dinosaur. Do anything, dude.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but the ending, the 3-way, was interesting to me because it was just fun.
But you knew how it ended already. Yeah. That's what, for me, I was like, oh. And I love when they try to do the fake out, like the I was going to say the Terminator. The Tyrannosaurus, like, and you're like, get back up. We know you fucking win. I will say Edward Scissorhands stabbing him was cool. But you knew the fucking Tyrannosaurus was going to get up again because he's a hero of the fucking movie.
Well, you knew that whoever put this together was a wrestling fan?
You think so?
The 3-way? It was definitely like wrestling.
I've seen 3-ways, and they certainly are not wrestling.
They weren't having sex.
They might have been. The one had fucking Scissorhands.
Meanwhile, Dodson attempts to leave with dinosaur embryos via the Hyperloop, and they tied up the can. I love that.
Where did they find the can?
That's when most people clue in that it's Dodson.
Where did they find the can?
What in his what?
Where did they find the fucking can?
I have the answer to that.
God.
I've learned where that how that goes about.
You keep on saying something, and it sounds like you're saying cunt. Every time.
Maybe I am, and I'm just
They found
myself.
the cunt that sold them that fucking thing.
So Nedry died.
Yep.
He dropped the canister in the river. Okay.
Isla Nublar.
In
not Nublar.
One of the
Nublar. I don't know.
In one of the video games, the security guards show up after that scene and find Nedry's body and find the can and pick it up and leave.
That got covered in mud.
They find the can. It's like their little canon thing that they tied in via a video game. I think that's really cool, though.
Yeah, it sure is cool.
Well, you asked for what happened. That's what happened. Asshole. When the power is rerouted, he becomes trapped in the tunnel and subsequently killed by 3 Dilophosaurus. But the funny thing is he's killed by them while he has the can, and so is Nedry.
Yep. What? This movie sucks.
I love that the Dilophosaurus came back.
Dilophosaurus?
Dilophosauri. Electronic implants summon the dinosaurs to the facility.
This is
I knew that.
so stupid.
To protect them from the fire, while Owen tranquilizes Beta. A gigant. Oh my god! I'm just gonna say it my way. A Gigantosaurus.
Isn't that what it says?
It's Gigantosaurus. Maybe it's a typo. Giganotosaurus.
Giganotosaurus.
No.
Why would you just call it Giganotosaurus?
I don't know. Maybe it's one of those signs. It's either a typo or a scientist just going nuts. Terrorizes the group until the Therizanasauruses and the Tyrannosaurus Rex fatally attack it.
Yeah, the the Theraminosaurus, the one that's on Percocet, is the one that has the Edward Scissorhands.
The group escapes via a helicopter, taking a remorseful Wu with them. Back on the mainland, Wu releases a locust carrying a pathogen he discovered, successfully neutralizing them. They said nothing about the big fight. The big fight is the main attraction of this movie. Don't be like that. You enjoyed it. Ellie and Alan. It's a 4-letter word, and I messed
also,
up.
You know what's fucked up is I believe there's like a 30-year difference between them. Like, I'd be down with that, like but 20. That's because I'm the guy.
It's like 20. And she's made comments about it, saying it's kind of ew from back then, and
no, but she said back then it was fine, but when you look at it with today's eyes, looking back on it. And as the guy, I'm totally okay with it. I can totally understand a woman being
age
like,
doesn't matter to me. Like,
don't say that. Sound like R. Kelly.
In terms of like if you're coaching and stuff, that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't care if a 29-year-old gets with a 60-year-old. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Like, if you think that's great, go for it. Some people have been happy. Allie.
So any 29-year-olds out there.
When I'm 60.
Fuck that 60 shit. Get together with me now.
I'm not going to get to 60.
I don't have any energy. So.
You already have two that, yeah.
Yeah, I already have 2 wives. What's another nail in the coffin?
Ellie and Alan rekindle their relationship prior to joining Ian and Ramsey in testifying against Biosyn. Owen, Claire, and Maisie return home and reunite Beta with Blue.
That was...
Around the world, dinosaurs adapt to coexist with modern animals, while the United Nations declares Biosyn Valley a dinosaur sanctuary.
So the movie the movie ends exactly where it fucking started.
And it shows T-Rexes mating.
It's... okay.
Okay, we're done.
So this movie
we're not
sucks. This movie totally just awful. I'll never see it again. But what I thought was a better critique of this movie than I could ever say was I went to see it with
Phil
my
likes it.
with my 13-year-old son.
Okay.
And like everybody knows, teenagers, you put a screen in front of them, they'll just fucking stare at it like zombies.
Well, if they're stuck in the movie theater, where do you want them to go?
Dexter was watching the movie with me, fell asleep after 30 minutes, and did not wake up until the end credits.
Really?
He was bored as fuck. We were watching the movie and he's like, this is boring. And then he just fucking passed her. All the action and shit is going on. He's like this. Huh?
How old is he?
13.
Okay. My son is 8. Took me
You're not supposed to think about it. You're supposed to know. And
well, he just turned 8, right?
He has the same birthday as you?
A week.
Wow.
10 days difference.
Me and Elliot are closer, so it's better.
Splash. Do that for the show.
Don't ruin my microphone.
He absolutely loved it. He was into it the whole time with his...
It's good.
It was loud.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah.
Especially, there was also...
That
did you have the fucking commercial?
Advertisement.
Jesus Christ.
It happened in Top Gun, too.
Yeah.
They didn't fix it.
Bullish.
I think they do it for a reason. Because that's their max.
Up. Yeah.
And they go, like, if anyone's going to complain about that, we need to turn the volume down for the whole thing.
Yeah, probably.
That's my
Conspiratorialosaurus.
Yeah, my analysis of Landmark.
Constellatoris.
By the way, I love Landmark.
You would think that clitoris would be some sort of dinosaur.
Yeah, well, it kind of is.
You can't find it.
It's gone.
Can you say extinct?
I was laughing. Anyway, he loved it. I thought the writing was atrocious. It was so awful. It was definitely like like you're saying, point A to point B to point B, fill in the blanks. This sucks. Okay? I had fun. It's Jurassic World. Who cares? It's like, this is definitely like for gearheads, for car people, what Fast and Furious is.
Yeah.
And I'm like the dinosaur loving person
It's like-
who's just
it's
like,
like-
I don't care. It's fun.
like your Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, as long as it's Star Wars, even if it sucks, I'm still enjoying it.
yeah. Like
I
to-
just-
at a level, yeah. I'm going to buy this,
No.
but I'm going
saw
to wait
that-
till it's on sale.
I love the first one. I think the first two I've seen 1,000 times, but this is just a tensionless
What about three?
bore.
Spinosaurus.
The best part about 3 is when Alan is asleep on the plane and he's having a dream and he looks over and sees a raptor talking to him, going, "Alan, wake up!" I thought that was funny.
Alan. You got to rewatch it. The way he says Alan.
I don't give a fuck.
What would you rate this movie out of 10? Seriously.
Seriously, out of
Out of
the
10.
no, but out of the new trilogy, Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, or
Is this
Dairy
better
Queen, or
or
whatever it's called.
worse than Fallen Kingdom?
It's better than Fallen Kingdom. It
Okay,
doesn't
thank you.
go
Thank you.
absolutely off the rail. Fallen Kingdom
Was so
is
bad.
is two separate movies.
Yeah.
One movie that kind of works, and a second one where you're like, "What the fuck is
just
going
like-
on?" Yeah, this one at least felt like one coherent movie. It was just uninspired and just I was bored. The dinosaur shit is great, but we've seen it all before. You need to bring something new to the table. And it was just I was bored. So I'd give it a 5.
It would be
still
different
look good.
if it had a really good story in between.
Yeah. And if there was some sort of tension. The problem is we've seen all of this before. Like we've seen the people getting away from dinosaurs. We've seen dinosaurs fight. We know the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to win. You need to give me more than that. We've seen the bad guy get killed. Like we've seen all this shit. You need to do something new. And I know that it doesn't make money to do something new, so they're not going to do it. But that's for me. That's what was
Because
missing.
all
from it.
these three movies were rehashes of the first three.
Yep, first 3. I'd call it for me. It's a 5 out of 10.
Almost, because 3 should have been a rehash of, like, I mean, this third should have been rehash of the other third, but it wasn't. They
But
just went a different
when you look at
direction.
Jurassic Park 3, it's really kind of just a rehash of 1, but with Spinosaurus versus Tyrannosaurus instead of Raptors versus Tyrannosaurus, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
But yeah, I'd say this one a 5 out of 10 for me. I'll never watch it again. I was relatively
will.
bored the entire thing.
A 5
I did
out of
like
10.
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah,
dinosaur. He was cool.
I think he stole the show, and I don't think he was supposed to. I think the Gigantosaurus was the big thing,
Yeah, it's
because
supposed to be the big
if
guy,
you
yeah.
look at the toys, the Gigantosaurus is definitely focused on. But yeah, the Edward Scissorhands was so different.
Yeah.
Of a dinosaur, it was very entertaining to like. It definitely stole the show.
Yep.
You wanted him to win. I give it an 8 out of 10. I am biased. I don't give it an 8 out of 10 for like, oh, it's a great story. Oh, it's a great movie in terms of the story. It was
You're
no.
just like, dinosaurs, yay.
Yeah, exactly. I go for the Fast and Furious type thing. It's just a fun action movie at this point, and I'd rather it be the first movie.
I'd rather watch Prehistoric Planet than watch this.
Yeah, that was good.
Because Prehistoric Planet is fun. And you know, this movie isn't supposed to be
playful.
educational, but yeah, it's playful and I'm enjoying myself. This was a fucking slog from beginning to end.
I enjoyed it. I was sitting there rolling my eyes a lot.
Yeah.
It was just like, really?
I could almost see the
Really?
back of my skull.
Really? But there was some stuff like the canister. Oh, that's Dodson. Holy crap. They brought that back.
We were watching it, and at the end when Ian Malcolm is looking at Tim Cook, and he says Dodson like that.
That's when people clued in.
I had people in my audience going, "What the hell did he just say? What did he say? Was it your one?" Like nobody knew what the hell he
The
said.
interesting thing is different people clued in at different points because you don't think of Dodson. But like most people you'd have to go, no, Dodson is this character.
Remember Dodson
then
here?
They do that with the canister right after that.
Yep. I figured it out. When he says Dodson, I was like, oh, Dodson, right? And I remember it because you remember Nedry going, Dodson. See, nobody cares. That's what reminded me, oh, that's the Dodson guy. But yeah, I think for a lot of people it clued in at the end when he's holding that fucking canister.
Not at the end, but right after that.
yeah,
scene. Yeah. It's like, oh, and I think that's when I actually clued in. When he went and got the canister, I'm like, That's why. Oh,
Breaking the microphone.
no, they love the weird stuff that we do.
You can tell that the sugar high is coming
We're
down.
coming down.
crashing.
We know we're at the end of the night. So, 8 out of 10, 5 out of 10. You wouldn't watch it again.
No.
I would,
I'm-
and I'm going to have to.
I'm
anyway.
officially done with Jurassic World. It's just
Okay, here's the added question. If they made another one, which they're going to, it made so much money.
if it was to do something,
No.
legit new. Like if they were like, guys, we've made good money from all three of these. Let's try something new.
Can I suggest something
Nope.
extra special that I think you might be into?
Dinosaur.
I want to win.
sex
I want to win you.
robots.
No, that's on YouPorn. I want to win you over.
Dinosaur sex robots.
I want them to start from scratch, and I want them to remake the first movie like the book, following the book
Yeah,
exactly.
The book's pretty mean
People
and pretty
love
violent.
the
man.
book. Yeah,
It would be fun to see a
And
rated
make it a
R
high-
Jurassic Park.
yes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
that would be so good, and make it like a horror / sci-fi.
Yeah, because that book was supposed to be a thriller. It was a thriller book.
And then if you just follow that, keep going.
But also they set up John Hammond in the movie, and of course the first movie does this fantastically. They set him up to be a good guy, but a good guy who's lost his way. Whereas in the book he comes off as a bad guy who's doing something he knows is sinister and is evil, but doesn't fucking care.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Basically,
John
what
Hammond.
they're doing in this movie.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I like that John Hammond. So yeah, it'd be neat to see that come together.
So I won you over.
If it fucking happens, which you know it won't.
They're gonna hire me now, and I'm never gonna do the show again.
they're gonna have the Gigantosaurus in the next one.
No. I told you it's gonna be Jurassic World.
Supersaurus.
Furious World.
Jurassic Furiousness.
Furiousness.
That's what it's gonna be, and it's gonna be like dinosaurs that are hybridized with cars.
The Past and the Furious.
That's good. The Fast and the Furious.
On that note, I'm out of here.
All right, come subscribe and smash the like button.
If you got through this
And
whole
subscribe.
episode, I want you to comment and say, I actually watched this whole episode. And if you're Rob's children, you don't count.
And if you can tell us what we say at the end of the episode, we will send you
A cup.
a cup. One of the cups from the show that we used.
I'm going to put a disclaimer at the bottom saying I might not ever do that.
I would do it. But what will I do to the cup before I send it to
What
you?
is the thing that you're saying that they have to put in the comment?
Oh,
Yeah.
the
The Black Kid? I thought that's what you were going to say.
Black and the Furious.
The Black and the Furious.
That sounds like a 70s fucking blaxploitation
It's a
movie.
Shaft movie.
The Black and the Furious. All right. Tell us that we said the Black and the Furious at the end of it, and we'll send you one of these cups.
And don't comment that Rob's
One
racist.
that I haven't ejaculated in.
Or have if you request it.
Damn, anybody request that? I wouldn't.
No.
All right. We love you all. Like and subscribe and smash and cringe
Yeah.
and watch and complain.
Abortion.
Watch and abort.
Abort the show.